you are someone who struggles to make new friends, if you are someone who struggles to meet new people, if you are that person who just sits at the corner of the class without making any interaction, without having any fun, without having any friends, then this video is for you. Because in this video I'm going to share 7 ways in which you can become more outgoing and extroverted. And if you're already that type of person, an extroverted or outgoing person, then this video might help you to develop your networking skills. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video and share this video with your friends, because I think it's going to be a very, very important video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. First step would be to listen to the person who you're talking to. Now, listening helps you to understand the person you are talking with. It helps you to ask proper questions. If you are listening to the person, then trust me, that person will get that vibe. The person will get that energy through the body language you are giving through the energy you are giving and through your body language. And that is going to make that person feel very much valued, and this will help you to build a connection, a meaningful connection and relationship with that person. Because humans communicate in mainly 2 ways, which one is verbal and one is non-verbal. Verbal means the words you speak, and non-verbal is your body language. And if you're listening to the person, that person will get that energy, that vibe through your body language, through the movements and through your facial expressions. And that person, your opposite person, will feel more valued, and he or she will start treating you like a friend or have a potential useful relationship with you. And that's going to help you build connection faster, and that's also going to help you to ask appropriate questions, and I'll talk about this later in this video. So my first step would be to listen to the person you're talking with. Second tip would be to be present through body language. Now what I mean by that is, when you are talking with someone, when you are at a party, or when you're at a business meeting, be in that moment, live that moment. Because if you are somewhere physically and you're thinking about something else, then you are not going to pick up the body language which people are giving to you. You are not going to pick up the energy which you are getting through people, and people will get to understand that. They will feel that, and they will just try to avoid you, or won't try to talk with you, or have an awkward conversation with you, which you obviously don't want, right? So if you're present in that moment, then it will help you to pick other people's body language, and it will help you to listen to them, the point I previously mentioned. So being present in the moment will help you to be attentive, and it will help you to build meaningful connections, which might be helpful for you in the future. It might turn out to be a good friendship, or it might turn out to be a good business relationship. So being present in the moment will help you to stay attentive, and it will help you to pick other people's body language and help you to communicate better. So my second tip is to be present. Third tip will be to ask questions. Now at this point you are attentive and you were listening to the person carefully. Now if you ask that person questions, then it will help you to understand the person better. Now that doesn't mean that you will ask irrelevant questions. Ask questions based on the conversation you had with that person. So this will make them feel more valued, as it will show them that you want to know more about them, and you think that there's potential in them. So asking questions will lead you to deeper topics, which will help you to understand the person better. It will also help that person to understand you better, and it will help you to establish a potential good relationship within a short period of time. So asking questions is a very, very good way to improve the relationship you have with people, current people, and the new people you meet. So because it helps you to understand, it helps them to understand what type of people, what type of person you are, what kind of character you have, what's your ambition, what's your goal, because it might lead to deeper things, it might lead to deeper thoughts, it might lead to anything, like anything good or anything bad. So asking questions would be my third tip, and I think it's very, very useful, and it will help you in many ways. So my third tip is to ask questions. Tip would be to realize the importance of networking. Now, when I was younger, I didn't have that much friends. I didn't meet with that many people. I used to just sit at the corner of my classroom, making very little interactions with my friends, with my teachers, with my peers, and that's why I don't have that much memorable memories from my school life, because I didn't want to step out of my comfort zone or say hi or meet new people or do some fun stuff. But when I grew older, I realized that this kind of behavior will not do any benefit. I need to make more friends, I need to make more connections, because it's going to help me build my future, it's going to help me do jobs easily, and I'm not telling that make friends for selfish reasons. Obviously make friends for, I don't know, for meaningful reasons, but having more friends, making more connections is also going to help you in your job life, in your business world, and in whatever things you do, because it's going to make your life a lot more easier, as you can do things more easily and more fast. And so it is important to realize the importance of networking. And as I realized the importance of networking, I started to meet new friends, meet with new people, make new friends, and it's honestly, it feels a lot better, because you have a lot of persons to talk with, and you can express yourself to many people. So my fourth tip would be to realize the importance of networking. Tip would be to push yourself. Now, as I realized that it is important to network, it is important to make connections, it is important to make new friends, I started to push myself out of my comfort zone. I did that so that I can have more connections, and it helped me a lot. Now, I'm not saying that every connection, every greeting I made turned out to be a potential friendship. Many of them, I lost contact with many of them, but that didn't matter, because I made few friends, I made few meaningful relationships. I did that by greeting people before they greet me, by having an open body language, by going to places where I can meet people of my age, where I can see what kind of things they're interested in, so that it helps me to build meaningful connections. It helps me to talk with people, and it's a thing of practice. It takes time. It takes time to build that kind of confidence. At first you will feel shy, you will feel intimidated, but as you get used to it, you will feel more comfortable. Now, sometimes not all the interactions goes well. Sometimes people feel like, oh, you're stupid, like, why are you doing it? I don't even know you, why are you talking with me? So I have faced that kind of situation, and trust me, that's okay, that's normal. But it will, if you stop talking with people, if you stop greeting people, if you stop making new connections, then that's not going to be beneficial for you. And so my fifth tip would be to push yourself. I mean, now at the initial stage, you will feel like you're pushing yourself, but as you keep doing it for a long time, you will feel more comfortable, and you will be able to connect with people easily. Tip would be to talk about common things. It can be anything. It can be music, it can be sports, it can be gaming, literally anything. Now, this is important because it will help you to develop small talk. Now, many people hate small talk. I've seen it in social media, but small talks helps to build deeper connections because small talks might lead to something deeper. You cannot just jump into deeper things with an unknown person. Small talk helps to build that rapport. Small talk helps to build that initial small trust. Small talk helps to build that initial relationship, which will help you to develop something deeper, which will help you to know that person better, because it might lead to deeper connections, deeper conversations. And please try to avoid talking about things which you do not agree with at the initial stage. Maybe it can be politics, maybe it can be religion, especially those things which are deeply emotionally related with that person and with you, because that's going to bring conflict at the initial stage of your relationship, and that's not something you want, right? So try to not talk about controversial things, especially if you do not have same opinion about that, especially in the beginning of an interaction or a relationship. So my sixth tip would be to talk about common things, literally anything. It can be music, it can be sports, it can be gaming, literally anything. Seventh and final tip will be to take breaks. Now, for example, you are at a business meeting or a business event or at any event, and you are talking with people, you are following the tips and advices I gave to you for a very long time. You might feel tired, you might get tired. Now, I'm telling you to just maybe take a moment or two and go outside and walk outside and then come back again, because that's going to help you regain your energy, and it will help you to reflect that energy onto other people, reflect that positive energy with the people you're talking to, and it will help you to build better relationship. Now, you might think that it's a very small thing. What's the point in doing that, right? Small things, giving attention to small things, giving attention to small details might sometimes or almost always leads to something better, leads to something big. Now, you might think that you don't need this thing now, but you actually might need it, because small breaks helps you to regain your energy, reboost yourself, and concentrate on the situation again with a fresh perspective and fresh mind. So my seventh and final tip would be to take small breaks, especially when you're at an event for a very long. Those were the 7 tips which will help you to become more outgoing, and which will help you to become the better version of yourself. Now, I used to just sit at the corner of my classroom, didn't make that much fun, didn't have that many friends, and didn't have that many interactions. But these tips, these tricks and ideas helped me to become the better version of myself and helped me to become more outgoing. Now, if you find this video to be useful, please do not forget to share this video with the friends who actually need it, and with your other friends as well. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more kind of content like this. And here's my Instagram. You can follow me right here if you want to. Now, I'm signing off for now. Peace.